Hello and welcome to In The Mix right here with Panjabi Hit Squad on B4U Music. With myself, D.
And Rav, and we have a massive show lined up for you today, giving you all the entertainment, music and culture in one. We're joined by Humza Badman, YouTuber to international superstar. He'll be joining us a little bit later on, letting us know what's good when he travels all across the world, giving everyone the entertainment that he needs.
Yep, we're also going to be bringing the party straight onto your screen with a massive video mix.
Put in the video and put it up online, put it up to Facebook, Twitter or Instagram, thinking how can make a start. Our next guest is one man that you definitely need to take notes from. He went from the bedroom to YouTube sensation to all over the world. Let's welcome to the show, Humza Badman. What is going on, brother?
What are you saying, man?
Yeah, you know what?
Me and Rav, we know a lot of bad mans, but I think this is probably the baddest man we know.
Well, my mum would disagree, but yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
So look, you became famous of Diary of a Bad Man, uploading videos on YouTube. Did you expect that response?
Yeah. I mean, I'm a very... No, why is everyone... That's rude. I'm very talented. I'm very, very good looking. It was going to happen.
One day, it was going to happen.
Yeah, it was going to happen. So it was just about when. So, and I think, you know what I believe in as well, like when you focus your energy into something, and literally it was one of those ones where I knew I was crap at everything else. So it was either me being a comedian or being homeless. And I wasn't about that life, you know? Yeah.
So you were homeless?
So, yeah?
So you were homeless?
No. I mean, it was a possibility if the comedy thing didn't work out. But yeah, man, no, it just like, I focused my energy on it and I just kind of like, I never ever thought that I would do anything else. So it was just one of those things that, yeah, obviously the way it came about, that was obviously weird, but yeah, obviously I always knew that I was going to be a big deal.
So now, taking it back to when you first started,
yeah,
was it literally your mum buying you a camera and you starting to record yourself? How did it all start for you?
Yeah, no, I remember like, I wanted to buy this, I think Sony Handycam, and I worked all summer for my dad just to save up enough money to buy it. And at the end of the summer, I realized that I didn't even have 25% of how much it cost. So then I asked my dad, you know, being Asian and, you know, him being rich because he has a few shops.
Loan me.
So, yeah, so I just said, look, loan me the money. I'm not going to pay you back, obviously, because I'm your son. I didn't ask to be here. You made me. And, and yeah, and he just gave me the money, brought a camera. Then I brought a nice computer. And I just started learning myself. Like, even though I did all of the whole going to performing arts and studying and to be an actor and working on my craft, but at the same time, I didn't know about how to edit or how to record or use a camera or anything. I just kind of...
So once you started to know how to use a camera, before you started to take material from your mum, your dad, your family, your friends, what was the first thing you ever recorded? What was probably the first failure that got you to where you are today?
Now, the first thing I ever recorded was this thing called The Chronicles of Tattu. Yeah? I don't want to talk about it, to be honest, but we're here now, so I'm going to just say it. And it was like a 5-part episode. And it was the most random thing ever. I think he gets married, he has 4 wives, and then, like, I don't know, they're like ninjas, and then they divorce him, but they want to kill him. I don't know what it was about. I was blue. I don't know what I was doing there. And yeah, it just came out. And I mean, I didn't do it for anyone. I just wanted to do it so I knew I could put something together. And I put it on YouTube because I heard that, you know, YouTube's, you know, was the next big thing.
Popping off, yeah.
So yeah, so I thought, let me just put it on YouTube. And then when I saw it, I was like, okay, now I know I can edit. Now I know I can put, you know, something together. Now I'm going to create something on YouTube for other people. And then I, you know, came up with Diary of a Bad Man.
So how do you come up with your sketches and writing? Do you sit in a dark room or do you sit with writers? What do you do?
No, dark room's a bit weird. Just in a dark room, just writing, can't see shit. Paper's here and I'm just writing on the cupboard. Now, no, it's really weird. Like, I would just come out of... I have a thing, I would always write behind envelopes that I would never open because I knew it would be like bills and stuff. So yeah, and I would always just write random jokes or random ideas out, or when I'm just out, I'll just be thinking of things and I'll just memorize them, and then later I'll just starting writing. But yeah, it's just like life in general is just so funny. Like you know, you go to your, I'm guaranteed if you go to your auntie's house, you come up with an hour stand-up. Do you know what I mean? Like there's so much material that you can come up with. So yeah, it was just one of those ones where just like I would just find things funny and I just jot them down and just somehow piece it all together and create videos.
Well, talking about piecing it all together, life for you right now has been pieced out so great. So, you know, you've gone from being a YouTube star to now being like an ambassador and flying all over the world, doing all these kind of talks about, you know, how it is to be a YouTube star. How's that come back to you?
Yeah, I can't even express how grateful I am to be put in that position. Like, yeah, I became a YouTube ambassador, I think, the end of last year. So it was a NASA. At that time, there was only 6, and I was the only one in the UK. So there were 6 of us around the world. Now I think there's like 30 or something, but this is just worldwide.
So I mean, being 29 on the list is pretty cool, right?
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, no, it's great being an ambassador. I get to, every week I'm traveling. Last week I was in Turkey. The week before I was in New York for the United Nations. And you're like, even when I was in Turkey, the president of Turkey was there. The president of, I think, or prime minister of Somalia and Spain, they were all there. And then, you know, I think the week before I was in Dublin. I performed in front of like 8,000 people at the 3 Arena. Yeah, it's amazing. This week I'm going China to Macau. Wow. So that should be a good one.
Is getting stamped out.
Yeah, man. Trust me.
So let's be clear here. You're an international bad man.
Yeah. And
that's what it is.
My passport's looking healthy. Like back in the day, it was just like Pakistan. Like, you know, those yearly ones, like not out of choice, but you know.
Diary of the Badman. You now have the Badman series. What's next for you? You're saying you were talking about a book earlier.
Oh yeah, no, I'm writing a book right now for hopefully, like, you know, a lot of young people.
Writing words or drawing pictures?
A bit of both. My spelling's rubbish, so I'm kind of like, yeah, leaving the pictures.
Pictures will probably be better.
Yeah, for myself, and get a ghostwriter to do the writing. But no, yeah, I'm writing a book. Got a new show on BBC iPlayer right now, Coconut. Wow. So yeah, check it out if you haven't checked it out. Also, yeah, Badman is like my new series on YouTube. I'm still doing YouTube, still trying to build the subscribers and just having fun with it. And Badman 9 just came out, I think about a week ago, and it's been brilliant. So it's one of those things as well. It's just like, luckily now I've got into the mainstream. I'm working with people like, you know, BBC and Sky One and Channel 4 and everything, and that's great. But I think it's really important to always, you know, I think we all can kind of relate to it, but you know, just be in touch with your roots. I started on YouTube, you know, and I've got that responsibility that I just want to keep creating content out there for people who don't want to.
Right. Yeah. That's probably the way.
Yeah.
The baddest man we know.
All right, cool. Anyway, listen, we're going to get into Emoji Pop. So this is the part of the show where we use emojis to tell song names. So the first one, Humza, is that one right there. What do you think that is?
So it's a lady with really nice legs, but it's a cartoon, so I don't want to say. Yeah, it's a bit heavy. One dance. One dance.
Great. One dance, right. Next one, swipe left. What's this one?
Chinese babies. I don't know. Like, it's a baby. Okay, so it's baby, and then there's Chinese baby doll.
Oh, he's got his one. I
went to school.
Right. Next one. What do you think this one is? The last one.
Heart stick? No, heart controller?
Really
Heart. Wait, heart? No. Is this Asian?
Yeah.
Dil?
No.
Oh, because everything starts with Dil, innit, in the Asian game. Okay, so it's not heart, it's not Dil.
5.
Love controller.
Ooh, come through the exact night.
I'm so good.
Wow, wicked. 3 out of 3 for our man here. He's a bad man.
And I get to keep this as a surprise.
No,
No, you can't keep it. You can't keep it. Well, thank you very much, Humza, man.
Well, you guys
for blessing our show.
Obviously, man. All day, every
You're a
day, man.
G.
You're the G's, bro. Yeah?
Yeah, I see.
I'll make intentions, inshallah, to give it back one day.
We're going to go to a track. Let me get this over here. Panjabi Hit Squad B4U music. B4U in the mix with Panjabi Hit Squad. We've come to the end of our show. Fire mix by me, myself, Rad from Panjabi Hit Squad.
Yep, just want to say a massive thank you to Humza Badman for joining us on the couch. And that's about it from us. Make sure you check us out next week for another massive show. Panjabi Hit Squad, the word is peace. We out.